So I saw the flying saucer come out of the sky and land on the ground, and it crashed, and I went over and I picked up the debris, and the man from the government showed up in a black suit and said, "That's nothing but a weather balloon," and he took it away, but I hid this in my pocket. He did not know I had this part of the UFO in my pocket. Come on, really? Who does that? All right, hey everybody, Pop Can Dan. New permission alert. Look how long this field is, oh my gosh. Right on the other side of the trees, there was a house on the map. We don't know what's there, might be nothing, we don't know. But today we've got, there he is. Look at that, like a ninja or something. The bearded ninja. And we got a special guest with us today, man. Special guest. This guy came all the way from, I don't know where, he came from a long ways away. The land of, what did they say in Shrek? The land of far, far away. Far, far away. He came to detect with us today. His name is Stephen Raymond Wilton. I call him Stevie Ray Vaughan, but they know him better as Papa Stove. That's his detective nickname.
Hopefully Papa Stove can pop some coins for us today.
Yeah, exactly. Given by grandkids, I think his grandkids, Papa Stove. That's what he's rolling with. That's the name we give the cops when we say, oh, yeah, some guy named Papa Stove. So anyways, we're gonna try. We got a few spots today we're gonna hit. We're gonna try this. If it doesn't pan out, we're gonna go to another spot and we'll see what happens. All right. First hole. Here we go. All right. So yeah. So we just checked the map. I got permission from my farmer buddy. We checked the map, and in this field, we think there was a house. It says there was on the map. So, but it's really muddy. Like it's, but we're gonna grab our stuff and come back and see what happens here. All right, Redbeard, Papa Stove right there. So, I didn't show you guys this. I am swinging today the Simplex, the Nokta Simplex. I've had this for a few years sitting in my closet, and I felt horrible because I've never got around to using it. I tried it out the other day and I was blown away. So I've said I'm taking it out on a run today and we'll see how she goes. This was my very first signal with it. Very first signal I've dug. Though it is garbage, it's like a piece of, it looks like melted lead maybe or something, or I think it's lead. I just want to document it anyways. There's the first find with the Simplex. Okay, and just like that, we are already back at a second location. First one, there was nothing, man. Nothing there. I'll go back to that field later and maybe try to find the hot spot if it's around. So we are back. This is where a few years ago, Redbeard and I did a couple of videos from here. Got a couple of large scents on the lawn, but we are going to hit the field, which has been planted. But my farmer buddy said, "Don't worry about it. While it's still low, you're still good to go." And hey, that rhymes. That rhymes. Well, it's low, you're good to go. And I got a really nice old dog tag out of here last time, and I have got a silver quarter. So who knows? I've only scratched the surface of this field. Let's see what we get. All right, 2 intros, no finds yet.
We found stuff.
Yeah, that's right. We all found a pull tab over there at the other field. We were all excited. All right, I got a coin. This was the first hole I dug, actually. It was a good signal, I had to dig it. It was deep, but I think it's modern. That's the only problem, is I think it's modern, and let's have a look, all right? Yeah, so here we are right here. I always got to check these pennies though. The reason being is sometimes, very, very seldom, you might get an American Indian head, and you might mistake it for a regular penny at first. So I always look at them closely, and that's just a modern penny. Is what it is. Good signal though. Look at that. I did it with the Simplex, man. There she is. Nice. Look at that. All right. Steve was the first one to strike in this field. with the exception of my UFO / weather balloon, which, well, that's for another day, but like he's got everything in there. Cologne, all kinds of stuff. He's ready for all occasions, man.
That's the retired paramedic in me. That's bullets.
He's got live rounds in there. He's got everything. Oh yeah, look at that. Nice little buckle, eh? Cool. All right, man. That's something. At least we're not skunked here. So.
Not skunk.
No, and I know there's stuff in this field. We just got to work at it. So nice.
First one I've ever seen it come out.
Steve's laughing at what I just pulled out here. It was a good signal, and I was going to give up on it, and I said, maybe I should leave it in the ground. It sounds pretty big. Wound up getting it out. Look at this. Steve says it's a slow-moving vehicle sign. For a slow-moving detector.
Attach it to your wheelchair in 30 years.
Steve said attach it to my wheelchair in 30 years. 30? What do you mean? Like more like 2 or 3?
Scooter.
All right behind the house, I think I've mentioned to you guys this. The house is 3 parts. The middle part was 1830, late 1800s, and yeah, or that was turn of the century, somewhere there. Anyways, had a good signal here. Couldn't say no. Looks like I got some modern wire turning stuff. I think it's when you're winding like wire for fence or something like that. I could be wrong, folks. I'll show you closely here. You guys comment. Let me know what you think. There we go. There we go.
When I may have a silver coin. He has a silver coin. If it's,
I don't know. I
that
was.
would be ideal, but you know, it's slow pickings today.
It is. It's silver and it's round, and it looks the size of a quarter. So I don't know. Let's. Okay. Oh, there it is. There she is.
There you go.
There she is, Captain.
2019.
Yeah, pretty much. Son of a gun. I try to make it dramatic, eh? And it's like,
Let's see that's the sheer disappointment look. Same look my wife had on our wedding night. It's still better than what I've found. Hey, that's a gumball. Oh.
It's a, yeah, it's a quarter, and it's a, hold on, let me just rub it to be sure here. Yeah, it's like a queen. I guess like an old queen or something. Oh well, is what it is, eh? Come on. It looks good coming out of the ground though when it flips over.
Yeah,
It gives you a bit of a jolt, especially when you're in a field. So. Alright, here's a neat little relic. I'm happy I finally got something. This was a good signal too. I had to dig it, man. Had to dig it just under the surface. Maybe 2 inches. Looks like I got myself a... No, not a buckle. A spoon. Imagine that. I got a spoon. Wow. Alright, check this out. Yeah, it was like just under the surface, right there. And don't you know it, baby? Don't you know it? Pop Can's finding them spoons. It's an old one, little thin handle too. All right, let me clean it up. All right, the plow has not been kind to this one. Look at this. This is really mashed, but it is indeed a spoon. There you go. All right, this one threw me for a loop, man. Good signal, 23, 4 inches down. I flipped it over. And I saw this greenness and it was round, and I'm like, ooh. But then the more close I looked at it, I'm like, oh, I know what that is, and it's not a coin, unfortunately. But folks, I'm going to show this to you. How many people, I'll just pick it up right now, how many of you actually know what this is, all right? I know our older detectorists will know. The young folk, I don't know if you'll know that. There you go. How about that, eh? Yeah, maybe I should tell you what it is. It's actually a fuse. You screw these in to a fuse box. They don't make them anymore, I don't think, but it's cool little find. All right, this is really cool. I am right at the corner of the house here, and I got a signal. I'm like, oh, what is that? That's a good signal. And then I started pulling up this, looked like leather. I'm like, why is that giving off signal? And then I realized the buckle is attached to the leather. Check this out. Yeah, right at the back. What a beauty of an old house, man. Too bad it's just dilapidated. So anyways, it was down here. I started pulling out leather. I'm like, what? And then all of a sudden I go, look, what? Are you kidding me? Buckle attached to the leather. How cool is that? Let me clean this up. Man, that is absolutely so cool. And this is old too. This has got a lot of age to it. And the leather is still perfectly intact. Hey, you know what that means, eh? We got a buckle. We got a spoon. Okay, so you know what happens? You get a buckle.
Jeez, you got the whole dang strap.
Yeah, cool, eh?
That's
neat.
That's pretty cool.
It gets better though.
Okay,
Well, the
you
horse
get
is
the horse with
no, the
that.
horse isn't attached to it. But so first you get a buckle, then you get a spoon.
Cue the song.
So you know what that means. One, two, three, four. Buckles and spoons, buckles and spoons. Pop cans finding them buckles and spoons. People finding gold and silver doubloons, but I'm finding buckles and spoons. Oh, I wish I was finding other things, like a mercury dime or a wedding ring. But I'm finding buckles and spoons, buckles and spoons. Pop cans finding them buckles and spoons. People finding gold and silver doubloons, but I'm finding buckles and spoons. What am I finding? I'm finding buckles and spoons. One more time. I'm finding buckles and spoons. Buckles and spoons, baby.
Hey, can I borrow that quarter so I can throw it into your pouch as a tip for your real life version?
All right, that's it, man. That's it. We are done. We got 1, 2, 3 spots. You know, kind of half and half. It wasn't too bad. Yeah, I think that's it. I don't got too much to say on this one, except Papa Stove, Stevie Ray Vaughan, Stevie Ray Wilton, Stevie Ray Vaughan. I love that man. And of course the beard himself. We
boys.
yeah, no problem, man. No problem. It was it was fun. You know what? Just getting out and the potential to find something that you may not even think is there. Like, so.
And it wasn't. It wasn't there.
Hey,
Nothing was there.
we found buckles.
He found He got the nicest buckle. Yours was still attached to a horse.
I know. Pretty much. It was still.
Mine was the worst buckle out of all of them.
I don't think I saw yours.
It's a piece of old.
Oh my gosh.
It's not good.
But
It's what it is.
yeah.
One of those days.
Yeah, it is. But you know what? It was fun. Anyways, just to be out, just to get out and do it, man. That's the main thing. So that's it, man. Popcan signing off. We're all good. Mommy's all right. Daddy's all right. They're just a little weird.
I'm out of here.